Okay, so I'm going to be open, honest, and completely transparent with you today. Now, open and honest is something that I always do, but transparency is a little bit different because we all know, for me, it's all about sharing with you information that's going to help you understand who you truly are. So I don't really get into my personal life and things of that nature unless I know it's going to support you. And in this case, it will most certainly support you. I do not really feel like making this content today. I'm just not in the mood. And I spent most of the day gearing myself up to actually get in the mindset, get in the mood, and then it just clicked on me. Hey, share with you exactly what it means to do something though you don't feel like doing it simply because you committed to doing it. Now, for me, I made a commitment some time ago to make content every single day to support you along your journey and have something that you can look for every single day to remind you as to who you are. And so through various platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it nowadays, and through my blog, and now soon through books, I wish to continue to support you on your journey of unfoldment and self-realization. Now, today is just one of those days where I'm not in the mood to make content. And that happens. But what I had to remind myself of is my commitment to do so, to share with you in some way, form, or fashion. And so though I have my own schedule, it's important for me to remain consistent with something daily. Some people can make content once a week, once a month even. But for me, it only works for me when I do it every single day as a part of my lifestyle, as a part of my daily routine. And when I'm not doing that, then things can slip through the cracks, schedule can be thrown off. But if I know making content or doing what I love is a daily thing, just like getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, going to the gym, going to work, going to school, whatever it is, I know for me, doing it daily is the only way that it's going to get done, and it's going to be done in a consistent fashion, and it's going to be more effective. And also, it's going to achieve the goal that I have set for myself. When you are consistent, consistency is key. It is understanding what do you want. It is action, but within that action, you have to be consistent, and then you have to be patient. Now, though I did not want to make this content today, I knew that I had to. And I wasn't quite sure on what I was going to talk to you about. I had a bunch of different ideas in my head that I write down all the time on what I can share with you. But today I decided right at the last minute, you know what? I'm going to make content and I'm going to talk to you about the power of discipline and the power of absolutely being committed to your goal, even when you don't feel like doing so, because it is imperative that you are consistent. See, being in the mood is not a prerequisite, it's not a requirement to be successful, though you want to do what you love. This is a fact. If you're not doing it out of love, then you're wasting your time, and chances are you're not going to be successful. This kind of thing is what I love. This information, this art form, this philosophy is a deep-rooted passion for me. It always has been. And therefore, I can do this every single day for the rest of my life. But there are some days where I just want to lay around and do nothing. There are some days where the vibe is right, this isn't right. And that's okay. But I also made a commitment to you, and I have to honor that. Because if I don't honor that, then how can I share with you insights on how to create and manifest the things that you desire when I'm not being in alignment with what it is that I'm sharing with you? And so I had to figure out a way. And this is the way to actually share with you what's going on for me at this moment when it comes to me following through. Because follow through is by far one of the most fundamental parts of manifestation. You have to understand your commitment, your action, your consistency will always win. Oftentimes, when people are complaining about not being able to materialize and manifest the things that they want, it's because they're not being consistent, or it's because they were consistent, but they quit right before they hit that achievement point, right before they hit that threshold of success. And therefore, for me, it's not an option to stop. And so that's why I'm here today. And that's why I'm sharing this message with you, because I know there are times where you want to do something, but the mood just doesn't align with your desires. But guess what? You have to put the mood aside and follow through with the commitment that you decided for yourself. You see, you're a human being, so you're going to have different emotions. And those things can be a credit to you, but they also can be a disservice. You have to then take control of your mind, take control of your life, and decide that you're going to create the life that you want, not live in the life that you're currently in, because you simply aren't changing your patterns or changing the way you are actually doing things. So even now, as I am creating and sharing with you, my mood has shifted from not wanting to now wanting to. And that's because, you see, when we start, that's the hardest part, is starting. You may not want to start it, and you may think once you start, you're going to still carry that mood throughout. But just like going to the gym, the hardest part is getting there. Once you get to the gym, then it gets easier and easier and easier once you're in it, and once your blood gets pumping, once you get excited and you get in the moment. You see, it's about getting in the moment as well. So you have to practice a few things, but mostly it's about discipline. It's about committing to yourself what you said you're going to do and actually following through with it. So I want to leave you with that. Keep in mind that this is your life. You are the God of your reality, of your universe, and no one else is going to save you but you. You have to lock in to what you desire and what you want. And no matter what your mood is, you have to follow through. You have to keep going. And trust me, as long as you keep going, success is guaranteed. Just stay focused, keep moving forward, and it'll happen. Continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.